São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. Aí, MSP da UFP, Laboratório Fantasma. É nóis. Assim
Os manos no posto, trampando a contragosto, feliz ou oposto. Aposto que sei da dureza, que é a tristeza deformando o seu rosto. Se carros falassem, talvez o mundo escutasse, olhar do impasse, olhasse, limpasse, brilhava vocês. Juro, pras minas no fronte, que cor pra contar tem de monte, é tipo uma fonte dela, de fronte.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with just that. We've heard some thoughts on
NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green of the forward set. And it's Bogut and at the 5 down low. Now here's Curry. Dishes it to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Houston. Last season for James Harden was easily his best yet. Finished second in the MVP race. Put up huge numbers with career highs in points per game scoring. And Greg at more than 27 a game.
And also carried that Rockets team that dealt with a plethora of injuries, mainly to Dwight Howard. And second in the league in scoring, I mean, narrowly losing out to Russell Westbrook, who just went on a tremendous tear the second half of the season, and then also finished runner-up in the MVP race.
And he gets it to go.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Thompson against Lawson. Inside. Here's Howard. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Harden gets to Ariza. Houston moving the ball around.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
And the rejection by Harden. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Bogut dishes to Thompson. Green kicks to Bogut. 6 to shoot. Curry passes to Thompson. That's a 2 from Barnes. Poked away.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And it's Ariza in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Ariza's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Curry kicks to Barnes. And it's Houston on the break. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals. Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
Now here's Thompson. Harden missing his last shot. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Bogut. Launches a 3. The Rockets pull it in. And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. Inheriting that team from Mark Jackson. Greg, that was a good point. He passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
And so here is Golden State following the score by Houston. Thompson dishes to Barnes. shot to stop the run. Good work defensively by Harden. Houston leading by 4. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin McHale gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Barnes. Harden with the defensive effort.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Guys, you gotta love the versatility of Klay Thompson. He provides so much at that 2-guard position.
Well, he can defend 3 positions, Kevin. And offensively, he does everything you want done from the 2-guard spot. He can play with or without the ball.
Here is Howard, following the score by Golden State. Lawson kicks to Harden. Howard setting the pick for Harden. To the inside. And Howard with the stuff.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Here's Barnes, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's 7 points for Steph Curry.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Lawson against Thompson. There's the lob to the hoop. And here is Barnes from outside the arc. Curry with another miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now, here is Harden. Screen by Howard. Harden the pass to Lawson. 2 on the clock. Shot misses. And Rockets head coach Kevin McHale talked about the offense.
His ability to make the right play.
Zigging and zagging and juking and jaking to boot, man, with Harden's speed, Clark, and must seem like he's running downhill while you try to guard him.
Yeah, it does seem that way. He plays downhill for sure. I mean, he's relentless, Kevin. Kind of like gravity in a sense. Ever present.
Yeah. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Rockets. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Down low, it's Jones and Howard together. And it's Brewer in at the small forward position.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game. A season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Thompson in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor. Clark, he cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now, here's Curry. Here's Green. A shake. No good. And Houston the other way now.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Harden with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Howard trying to free himself up. Harden, no good.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
For three. Offensive rebound. Warriors trail by 5. Barnes kicks to Curry. The dish to Green. Passes it to Thompson. The rebound by Harden. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Howard has it in the corner. He kicks it to Harden. Back to Howard. 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Howard's got 6.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 10. He feeds it to Bogut. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
You guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
The Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Beverly dishes to Brewer. They set the pick. Jones the pass to Beverly. And there's the 3-second violation. Houston making some changes. Moniunas is checked in for Terrence Jones. Risa comes in for James Harden. And it's Lawson in for Patrick Beverly. It's Curry with the drive. Moniunas against Green. Here's Curry. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Exactly what they want right there. Continue to get good looks.
Moniunas a screen on Thompson. Lawson kicks to Moniunas. And it's sent back by Bogut. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. Golden State moving it around. And stolen by Lawson. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Brewer. Good.
Defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Now, here's Green. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Offline with the baseline jumper. Lawson with it. Ariza has the open look. That 3 off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Barnes dishes to Bogut. Curry passes to Bogut. Feeds it to Green. Outside for Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Lawson defending. Here's Green. Moniunas grabs the miss. Moniunas has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Brewer with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And the basket by Brewer.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
It's Curry outside. And again, no good by Golden State.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Kicks to Brewer. The shot will not go. Great D that time from Green. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Brewer kicks to Lawson. Puts one up from 19. Motiejunas has the open look. That is in there. Lawson with the assist.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Ariza goes in, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Ariza's got 9.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Curry outside. Brewer with the rebound. Here's Ariza. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that concludes.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. And that'll do it for now.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Take a look at what Curry's done. 12 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Well, looking back on last season, you could see the Rockets were tough at home. They just were relentless at going at teams.
Yeah, how about a 30-11 record last year? And a lot of close ones for them, but that home crowd at times could just really will them to victory.
As it did help in the series against the Clippers last year in the playoffs.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And, you know, for Houston's wins at home, a lot of it had to do with their three-point shooting. I mean, they shot an average of 35% from behind the arc at home, but kept their opponents to under 30% on the year in Houston.
That one goes. And now it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Now here's Curry. 17 points in the game. Pulls it up. 5 on the clock. Green kicks to Barnes. Puts it up. The Rockets pull it in. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And guys, this is what makes Houston so good and why they've been so good for so long. In the last 31 seasons, they've only had 2 losing seasons. Only team in the league to do that. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pushing it up. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Trevor Ariza. And it's off from 3-point range. Rockets leading by 10. There's a screen. The pass to Harden. Another miss by Houston.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
It's stolen by Ariza. Pass to Beverly. And it's sent back by Bogut. Here's Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. Howard cleans up the mess with the savage put-back flush.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Curry. 17 points in the game. Bogut kicks to Curry. Back to Bogut. Golden State moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. And ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Now here's Harden.
He never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Guys, before last season, Trevor Ariza signing a 4-year, $32 million deal with the Rockets. Big free agent get for the team.
And, you know, they wanted to re-sign Chandler Parsons, Kevin, but with his departure, in comes Ariza, and Trevor is a quality replacement. I mean, a terrific wing defender, and he's a nice spot-up shooter as well.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and it's Brewer in for Jones. Bogut with a screen on Beverly. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Back to Bogut. He dishes it to Curry. Bogut with a screen on Beverly. Over in the corner, Barnes. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. Good D by Harden.
And, you know, you compare their games. Ariza a bit more limited maybe offensively than Parsons, a few years older, but he's also a better defender and also better at playing without the basketball. Remember, you got 5 guys out there, only 1 ball. Sometimes your chemistry can improve when a guy doesn't need the basketball to be effective.
And so here is Golden State following the score by Houston. Shot clock at 6. Now the feed to Green. A fadeaway. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
That was a beautiful fadeaway. Knocked it down with the defender right in his grill.
Off target with... Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. Houston leading by 10. They've got Brewer, Harden out there with Lawson. Then there's Moniunas, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Moniunas. Harden outside, 6 to shoot. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Rockets. Got that one up quick. Warriors trail by 10. Curry attacking. Here's Bogut. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Now here's Lawson. Dishes it to Moniunas. Lawson outside. Pulls up on the elbow. No luck.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Curry attacking. It's deflected. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Second shot opportunity, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Rocket Rockets leading by 8. Unis sets a screen for Lawson. There's the dish to Harden. Back to Lawson. He lobs it up. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Harden outside. Inside. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Bogut. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. It's Curry outside. There's the bucket. Good. Curry's got 20 points.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can. A rugged play.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Kept alive.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Here's Curry with the 3, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
And getting back to Bogut, people forget he's a pretty good athlete. The reason he was drafted #1 overall way back when was because of his insane combination of size and movement skill. That's why he remains one of the excellent shot blockers in the league today.
Passes it to Brewer. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And when you talk about Bogut, I think the Warriors' incredible regular season inspired him. He didn't have to be the star. He just had to anchor that D. Sometimes when you give a guy a specific task to be the best at, that's when he delivers the most.
Now here's Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You're not going to see that very...
So the Rockets win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green at the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist. Just call him the Beard. James Harden, not just iconic, but also entering the conversation for the best player in the NBA.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got his first bucket in this one.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Kevin McHale. He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
To the inside. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Lawson. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Harden left side. To the middle. Here's Howard. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Some slick passing from Harden on that one.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Curry with it. Six on the shot clock. Bogut with a screen on Howard. Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
A drive by Thompson, and that one's good.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Tries from 10, and that's collected by Bogut. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Here's Lawson following the basket by Stephen Curry. Howard with a screen on Thompson. There's the lob to the hoop, and Howard with the stuff.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute.
Here's Curry following the basket by Dwight Howard. Can't cash in from close range.
Just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Lawson kicks to Montezumas. No good on the three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Ariza against Thompson. Back to Curry. It's stolen by Lawson. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Ariza goes in. It's stolen by Bogut. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
1:39 left to play in the first quarter. And guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin. And a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent point. Here's Lawson after the made shot from Klay Thompson. There's a screen by Montezumas. Here's Harden. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Curry. He has 5. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Curry's got 7 points. Rockets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Lawson outside. Good on the triple. Lawson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Curry dishes to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Now here's Curry. He has 7, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here is Harden. It's Ariza on the wing. Feeds to Howard. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got that.
And now let's hear from Ty Lawson talking about the balanced attack of this Denver.
We do have a team type of game.
Well, that was the game plan a couple years ago when Denver was good enough to make the playoffs, and Ty Lawson was at the control.
You know, but not enough firepower to be able to sustain with the elite teams, say like the Warriors or the Rockets. Ty Lawson, a solid, dependable player in our league, but this is still a league where you need your superstars to win rings.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. Here's Beverly. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way.
And the Rockets were a tough team last year, but at times it really felt like a one-man show. Harden carried them so much for so long. You just have to wonder if it wore him out.
Thompson against Beverly. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. The long distance three is buried. Curry's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Warriors. And if carrying the team during the regular season or Harden down, Greg, you're talking about, it didn't show that much in the playoffs. Harden was phenomenal most, if not all, of the postseason.
I would agree with you, but there also were some other guys for Houston that did step up in the postseason. Howard looked as good as he did before all of his injuries, as a case in point.
And guys, you know, we've talked about it before, but it bears repeating. Dwight Howard may be the best overall rebounder in the last decade. 5 times out of the last 8 years, he's led the league in rebounding. That's almost impossible to do in the modern NBA.
Beverly wide open. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Beverly's got the lead up to 6 now for Houston. Curry against Beverly. Here's Curry. He's guarded closer. Thompson in the post. Guarded by Harden. Thompson with the bucket. Howard is still Clark, an efficient rebounder, still prolific in fact, but he's no longer dominant. Last year he had not one 20-plus rebound game. Tell me the last time that happened.
Well, you know, this being Dwight's 12th season in the league, Kevin, a lot of wear and tear on him. I think he's trying to fight through it, and he's still very much more than serviceable. Wants to get a ring, and he's doing his part to try to make that happen.
Barnes passes to Thompson. The Rockets pull it in. Now Harden. There's the pass to Howard. And it's Houston with another.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It's really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. Bogut with a screen on Beverly. Curry wide open, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
How about Bogut doing a good job setting that screen?
Beverly against Thompson. And it's Capella missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our... And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Curry kicks to Bogut. It's stolen by Jones. And it's Houston on the break. And that one's good. Beverly. And now an 8-point Rocket lead.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Curry dishes to Barnes. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Moniunas is checked in for Jones. Lisa comes in for James Harden. And it's Lawson in for Patrick Beverly. Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
Outside for Curry. And it's Golden State with another.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
In the corner, it's Brewer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Brewer's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Rockets.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Here's Green. Goes back up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love, but I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch 4-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
Thompson against Lawson. Moniunas can't hit. Nice D from Bogut.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Rockets leading by 10. Lawson outside. On the wing, Brewer. Back to Lawson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And the second free throw, good. And here is Curry. 1 second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And
Guys, I'm here with Stephen Curry.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here. Dwight Howard had no problems getting going. He had... And that'll do it.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
Yeah, how about that first half? He's already scored more points than he averages on the season.
Yeah, he's on pace for a monster game. It's too bad he can't score like this every night.
Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Moniunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Lawson in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Curry with another miss.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Dives for it. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
Harden against Barnes. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Moniunas. Knocked away. And the shot is good. Moniunas has got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry, good.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you've got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Green with a screen for Curry. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and play to the strengths of his team on the offensive end. Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
The dish to Barnes. Back to Curry. Thompson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Thompson misses.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Curry attacking. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Bogut, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. On its way from Curry for 2. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Thompson against Lawson. To the paint. Kicks it out to Ariza. And again, unable to change momentum here. Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Ariza's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Barnes passes to Green. Back to Barnes. Just 2 to shoot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on James Harden. Guys, James Harden, quite possibly the most devastating rim attacker in the league today, just refuses to slow down. Wayne Clark, he's going right at the basket.
Yeah, he's got it all, Kevin. I mean, he's so thick and strong and has deceptive moves and explosiveness. When he gets inside, he's scoring or you're fouling.
Corey Brewer's checked in for Monty Eunice. Here's Brewer, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
When you're defending Harden, it really is a pick-your-poison situation. I mean, we talked about his driving, but you can't gap him because he's also a very good shooter and passer. So that double team that you want to provide as well, he's real good at finding that open man.
The Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Harden. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And guys, another thing about Harden, he draws so much attention defensively. So even when he misses around the rim, oftentimes it's going to create offensive rebound opportunities for the Rockets. So he takes the whole defense with him.
This is to Green. And stolen by Lawson.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time. Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Barnes can't get it to go. Houston leading by 5. It's Harden with the drive. Drilled from 11 feet out. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Houston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Curry against Ariza. Back to Curry. On the wing, Green. 5 on the clock. Curry with it. And it's Harden picking him up. There's Green with the 3. Thompson outside. Another shot. And he hits the jump shot.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Inside, here's Capella, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
Here's Thompson. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
So for the Rockets, Dwight Howard's checked in for Capella, and Monty Eunice subbed in for Corey Brewer. Pass to Harden. Howard in the post. Bogut on him. Fades. 9 for 9. Looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Back to Thompson. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Curry can't get it to go.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Here's Howard, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You got to pull for a guy that steps out of the background to have the kind of game he's having.
Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Curry with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
That's good. 8 points for Ty Lawson.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Stephen Curry. Lawson with it. Picked up by Thompson. Now a timeout called by Houston.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
It's been a nice game for Howard. He has 20 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
Warriors trail by 10 to the middle. Stolen by Harden. Lawson kicks to Howard. Houston moving the ball around. Ariza with the bucket. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
There's a screen by Moti Eunice. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 4th foul of the contest. With it. 5 to shoot. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play. He's been anything but his usual.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my